Hey, Fuzzy Goat family, happy Tuesday. I'm so happy to be here with you guys and share my project progression, I guess I could say. I hope you're having a good Tuesday. We're having a very nice weather, and if you can believe it, and I don't mean to be like poking the bear or anything, but we have pollen already outside. It's kind of crazy. But I mean, kind of, I think not in spring completely. I think we'll have some colder weather. But yeah, so I got some knitting done this weekend. I hope you guys did too. I just really am enjoying my projects, and it's sometimes hard for me to know what I want to sit down and do. So yeah, I've been doing a lot. So all right, what do I want to start with? Yep, okay. I'm going to start with the Heartigan. So I need to get a whoop whoop here, people, because I think you're going to be able to see. Yeah, Jennifer, you just paused it right there. Look at this. Look at that.
Woohoo!
Yes. See? I think I might have, I finished, I think 1.5 repeats. I'm at the point with this, so I'm really enjoying it. Like it is on small needles. It's not a hard pattern. It's just that you're always doing something. So, hello, Teresa. Thank you. Whoop, 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 whoop. And let's see, we got Kathy. Thank you all for watching. So, and it's just on small needles. It's not hard per se. And there's certain parts that I realize I'm flying through than other parts. But what I wanted to share with you guys is a friend of ours here at the shop, Harriet. Hello, Harriet, if you're watching. She is so funny. She told us this weekend that that is not actually her name, but we've been calling her that for 2 years now. I mean, it is her name. It's not generally the name she goes by. So I thought that was kind of funny. But I can appreciate that because my parents named me Melissa because they liked Missy. So I have been Missy for most of my, I shouldn't say that now that I'm older now. So half my life maybe. And once I got married, I started going by Melissa. So anyway. All right. So the designer, oh, am I going to remember? Did I write it down? Is Nora Gaughan, I think is her last name. Norrah, and then the last name is Gaughan. So she is the designer of the Heartigan. And Harriet came in, 1T, Harriet has 1T, and told me that she found this other pattern that was just like this. So here it is. But, y'all, it is DK weight. So I'm like, because I have enjoyed the pattern. Like I literally can sit down without it. I know that sounds crazy because there's a lot going on. I can sit down without it and know where I'm supposed to be going or coming to, right? Because it's very repetitive. So if you all are interested in the Heartigan, if you like it, but you're a little intimidated by the size of the needle, she also has this pattern called Fold Lines. And I think that's really cool. She has it, well, she shows pictures on Ravelry in white. But of course, I'm drawn to this color right here. And I actually have that yarn at home. Now, how exciting is it for me? I find it, I usually buy yarn 95% of the time already with the project in mind. But I have lots of projects lined up. So sometimes a new project might pop up and I'll be like, I have yarn for that. So it's exciting to me to be able to like bebop your project of yarn around and shift, always in motion. I love it. So possibly I'm gonna see how this one turns out. I was trying to see what size needle this might be on. Because there's so much pattern in it, you know, like the raised ribbed and stuff, it does take more yarn than like a normal sweater might. But anyway, I just thought I'd mention that. And then I got on her Ravelry page, you know, because it's always a rabbit hole for me when I get on Ravelry. Hello, Renee and Beverly. And she has some really cute patterns. A lot of them are kind of geometric like this. So anyway, Norrah Gaughan. You should check her out. All right, so I wanted to mention that and my Heartigan so I can get some cheers. I even think my husband noticed that I'd getting some way on this one. All right. So that's the Heartigan. All right. And I think, what's the next one I have on my list? Yes, it is my socks. My socks. I haven't finished them, although I probably could have this weekend. But like I said, I'm just enjoying all of my projects for different reasons. So I did not finish them, but I'm quite close. Let's see. Y'all have seen the one sock. It's a little loose. And this is the second sock. So I'm down at the toe, and I'm doing my, you can see it? Yeah, so I'm just doing the knit, and I'm doing the decreases on the toe. So now, they are a little, this one was done on a 2, okay, on a 9-inch circular 2. This one is done on a 1, and I'm thinking my next pair, I don't know if I'm gonna rip either one of these out because they're for me, might be on a 0, because I do like the concept of a knitted, hand knitted sock, but I want it to be, you know, a little tighter. So with that being said, I've been kind of going through my needles and figuring out if I need to get, I think I have 000 9-inch, and I don't want to go there, but don't have to. So, but I started thinking, we have these, and some of you may have these, the ChiaoGoo, that's how I say it, I don't know if that's correct, the little minis. So this is the shorties. Okay, we have 3 sets of shorties, and they can get kind of confusing. We have the red, the blue, and the yellow. So for a long time I was like, oh, I want to get some of those, but I felt like I might have to get multiple because I'm thinking of my sweaters that I do for like sleeves, because you can use it for sleeves. But I'm actually thinking I need to do it for socks. So these, the red ones are twist shorties. They have 2 sets of needles in them, the tips. They have a 2-inch and a 3-inch, and then they have different cables. And they go from a 0 to a 3, which would be perfect for socks. Like I don't know, I'm thinking that might be a purchase of mine. Then they go up, the next set is the blue, and it also has 2 tips. So it has a 2-inch tip and a 3-inch tip. So you can get even smaller circumference, like even if you're doing booties, like, you know, you could do that. And this one goes 4 to 8. So the needle, you know, the US needle size. Then these yellows are fairly new to us. These are the bigger ones. So it's just a 3-inch tip, and it goes US 9 to 11. So, and then different cables in there too. I don't know, I think that's kind of a cool concept. So I just wanted to mention we have those online as well. I'll put the link up. But shorties. Okay, so I showed you my socks. Yeah, and this is, again, I did the ribbing here, and I carried it down to the front. I'm thinking the next time I'm not doing that, because that's just extra work. You have to flip the yarn back and front. I don't know why I did that. So the next time, okay, Kathy says she's made lots of socks with DPNs, but I'm using the ChiaoGoo minis. Okay, see, I think I'm sold. I think that's what I need to do. And then it just gives you some flexibility depending on what yarn you're using, because some yarns are thicker. I also want to do, we have new yarn in, I think Cadence showed it this weekend, of the opal sock yarn, and I want to make some socks with that because it's self-patterning, self-striping, and I've heard people say that that's really nice sock yarn, and I think it's a little thicker than the one I used. So, you know, even within fingering you can have different widths, so thicknesses. So anyway, thank you, Kathy, for sharing that, because I think that's my goal. That's my goal. All right, so that's my sock. The pattern I'm using, which I think you could use any, and I think I mentioned this, I'm using Church Mouse basic sock pattern. And my goal was to try to master the sock itself before I started sampling all these different sock patterns. I am enjoying the cuff down. I can see the benefit of the toe up too, but I'm liking the cuff down. So I'm trying to master this pattern, and I might even venture out and maybe make a pair for like my husband or something. Yeah, and see, it's the whole sizing thing. How much is the yellow needle set? I believe 130. This is US 9 to US 11. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, I think, okay, the mic is on. I wasn't sure the mic was on there for a second. All right, so what's the next one I want to talk about? It's the Stephen West. Let's see. Again, like I like working with this one. And I got a little crazy, a little cray-cray. Okay, I'm at a point, there's no yarn attached, which is kind of nice. So this pattern is the Moherino Medley by Stephen West. Look what I did, y'all. because somebody said something about the colors and oh, that's such I'm like, I want to put something in there that's kind of not me. So I put a little green in here, this little chartreuse, is that what you call it? I don't know, a little crazy. My husband agreed. I was going to do like even a hot pink, which I might even add later, because these are the 4 repeats, and I think we do them 3 times. And this is so nice. I don't know if you can see. Okay, yeah, here you can. I'm going to hold it up so you can. It's very fun. So you see the hole, and then also has some yarn overs here that carry down to here. It's been so much fun. So much fun to do. So, and I just see like so many possibilities of using other yarns that I have if I want to, you know, like even switching up my Surrey silk if I want to. I just don't want to get too crazy, too busy. But the next time I come to this section, I think I do the 4 repeats 3 times. And I'm going to see how long it is, quite honestly. I might maybe, instead of using the green, maybe use like hot pink. I don't know. But it's been very fun. It's very soft. And Kathy says she wants to try Stephen West shawl. And me too. And that's why I chose this one, because some of his are big, but they can be a little intimidating. And I don't necessarily wear a bunch of shawls, but this is rectangular, so I think I will bunch it up and wear it as a scarf. And you know, just because here it doesn't get really cold, but it can get a little bite in the air because we have a lot of humidity. So anyway, I would recommend this. This has been a lot of fun, and I look forward to picking it up and playing with the yarns, different colors and stuff. I have so many. Now I'm just adding yarns in here, like, oh, maybe I'll use this. I will show you the other pink that I think I might pop in there. Is this one? I don't know, we'll see. It's not usually like me to do this, but it's been really fun. Okay, so that is my Stephen West pattern. Deborah, yes, his shawls are gorgeous. And you know, I posted, maybe you guys saw it, one of his sweaters, that basket weaver, I think it was called. Yeah, beautiful stuff. All right. Oh, I have 2. I left one of them off my list here. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. I just didn't put a space. All right, so this is another one I have fun with. Papa, the Papa sweater. This is a DK. Look, you guys, look at the flowers. It is so much fun to see these coming around. And guess what? I got brave and I took out the only stitch markers I have in here. I shouldn't say the only. Are where I'm doing my backward. What's it called? No, I can't remember. The jacquard, backward loop jacquard, something like that. I'll have to look it up. Which I have been enjoying, and it does give me the slack I need. Here's the back of it again. It's kind of cool. And you can't see through. You can't see through, which I think is the biggest thing. So the flowers, aren't they cool? So yeah, having so much fun. Of course, I love, this is my color. Love it, love it, love it. So I'm always really excited when I can pull this out. It's gotten, I don't know if I've gotten faster at it, but it has gotten, maybe the rows have just gotten better where it's easier to see what's going on. Ah, so much fun. Anyway, there are some, like where a flower might be a row or, you know, a stitch closer than it should be, but I don't think it's going to matter in the end. I think, and by the way, I know you guys are curious because I always am when I come here to give you guys updates. I am more than halfway on this chart. Let's see. Well, just saw it. Okay, let's see. Oh, let me tell you about the sweater I'm wearing. The sweater I'm wearing is called Ember, and if I don't forget, I'm going to stand up so you guys can see it. This one was super fun. This is fingering weight yarn. It was 3 colors. Yeah, 3 colors. A lot going on. Like there's stitch. I don't know if you can see a little lace up here. There's always something going on. It just kept your attention and kept you going, oh, let's pick that up and see where I'm going to be. All right, so yes, I'm more than halfway on the chart, which is very exciting. And like, I guess I'm just at an area where the color work is kind of spaced out. So it's going really fast. And up here, I guess it gets a little closer. But anyway, I know it's going to take me a while to finish this chart. And I am so okay with that. Like, I'm just really enjoying being with the yarn. All right. So that's my top one. I was going to send a picture to my sister. But I just not sure a picture would do it justice just yet. You know? Yeah, it's cool. And then I learned something new, like the backward loop jacquard. That's what it's called. I think that's what it's called. Okay. And then the other one that I started, I think I'm doing the knit along, I think she's got a live this weekend, is the Dando bamboo, sorry. The bamboo, and it's using her silk cotton blend. And it's super fun, and it goes super fast. So I am at a point, and her directions, I will say her patterns are very easy to read. She has a lot of explanation and not over explaining. You know, like sometimes they can over explain. You're like, okay, you know, now you just confused me. But hers are very nicely written. So this is, let's see, let me make sure I'm sure. Okay, so this is, I'm hoping that the length's going to be okay. I'm hoping. Because you're knitting, I'm knitting this way. So you have to decide the length at the very beginning, but I just took a chance. I think I intended to make the second shortest, but then when I cast on and got going, I just forgot that I was going to do that. So I did the shortest. And I'm not going to have a whole bunch of E's because I didn't want a whole bunch of E's. But this has been so fun to see this pattern develop. And you can, anyway, you can, again, read the pattern like, oh, and now I know it's coming. So now all I think I'm doing this right. Yeah, so now all I'm doing is the black stockinette over, I think she said like 54 inches. So I'm not keeping track on a counter, which I probably should. I'm just going to count that. And again, it's on a bigger needle, so it's really, even though it's black, it's really easy to see. I usually avoid black, and quite honestly, any like dark browns I try to avoid. But this is great. I really would recommend her patterns. I also have her chick, I think, yarn and everything. I just haven't gotten to it, but these go so fast, so fast. So anyway, this is the bamboo Dando. Okay. I think that's all I want to share with you today. Oh, I'm going to stand up and show you my sweater. So this is definitely an oversized sweater. Scoochy. But I love it. Look at this. Oh, this is so cool. And I love that red. It's very holiday-esque, but I like it. The sleeve, I think the sleeves were intended to be a little longer. I can't remember now. I think you can make them longer. But, you know, I like to do the short sleeves. I feel like I can get more wear out of it, and then I can wear a t-shirt under it if I wanted to. Yeah, so awesome. I'm looking forward to Super Bowl this weekend because I get to sit and knit. It's so, anyway, so I mean, like everybody will be hunkered down, so like it'll be less up and down and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, so please reach out if we can help you, you know, pick out some yarn, or you want to see some yarns paired together. We're happy to help. You can call, text, or email us, and check out our fuzzygoatyarns.com, our shop online. And I look forward to seeing you guys next week. You guys take care. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. It's Ember, E-M-B-E-R is the sweater I'm wearing. All right, y'all take care.